Now, the lower interest rates go, the deeper the dollar falls. The deeper the dollar falls, the higher gold prices go up. Because gold is dollar-based, and now it's cheaper for other countries in them to buy gold. And you're seeing the numbers coming out. They're buying it like crazy. Number two is that it's going to be the death of the dollar. Much of the world has had enough of the United States geopolitical and economic hegemony. They're tired of it. And it's not going to happen right away, but it's happening. Let's go back to the dollar. The dollar has had its worst year this year, since the start of the year, since 1973. What happened in 1973? Oh, they took us off the gold standard. Oh, what else happened? Oh, the Yom Kippur War, where the Arabs cut off the oil supply, and the price of a barrel of Brent crude quadrupled. That 1973? Yeah. That's how the dollar's going down. Again, the lower the dollar goes, the higher gold prices go. It was a guy, he played the role as president, a little boy of nothing, a little clown from Arkansas, a little nobody.
Oh, that one.
This is the T-shirt that I got made when he ran for office.
See, beware Slick Willie.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going on. The Slick Willies are running this country. It's gone down to crap. This little slime ball is worth like $120 million now. Google it.
Whatever he did. I mean, what was it? Book deals? Was it something else? I mean, who knows how we got that money?
I'll tell you what it was, because we're going to talk about the economy and Trump. I'm pro-tariff. Because once upon a time, before the slime ball, he gave us NAFTA. Get them jobs out of America. You don't want manufacturing jobs. Go bring them to Mexico. You get cheap labor, right? This is the Bill Clinton that brought China into the World Trade Organization. Go back to 2000. They get in officially 2 weeks after 9/11. 10% of Chinese 18-year-olds went to college. Today, 70%. Why is this important? There's going to be a dot-com bust.
In 1996, the Federal Communications Act consolidated media like never before. Thousands of independent voices, radio stations, TV outlets, newspapers were swallowed up. Today, 6 corporations control over 90% of U.S. media. The result, a sanitized narrative dictated by corporate sponsors and political allies. This consolidation choked off dissent and reduced public access to unbiased information. Once serious business sections are now filled with soft features and clickbait. The average attention span has shrunk and the public remains distracted. The consequences of a neutered press are dire. Without truth, accountability vanishes. That's why many claim journalism isn't just dying, it's already dead.
China's going to lead the world in AI. Going back to Bill Clinton, $120 million bucks. You could hear this guy BS for free. He gets $300,000 plus an hour when he bullshits like to Goldman Sachs gang. These are payoffs. Yeah. This is the guy that did away, as I said, why I went into this, thanking you for what you're doing. Journalism is dead. This is the little arrogant piece of scum crap that killed the Madeleine, not all that bright, Madeleine Albright on 60 Minutes. Is the price of 500,000 Iraqi children under the age of 5 worth the price? Yes, it is, she said. That's Bill Clinton bombing Baghdad, putting sanctions on it. Every time he got caught with his pants down, bombs away over Baghdad. Again, thanking you for what you're doing, and journalism is dead. This is the little slime ball that gave us the Federal Communications Act in 1996. There were thousands of independent radio stations, TV stations, newspapers, on and on. Nope, no more. 6 companies control 92% of America's media.
While the U.S. media obsesses over culture wars, China is executing a long-term strategy. Leveraging its educational surge and growing tech base, Beijing has become the global leader in artificial intelligence. In just a few years, China went from AI novice to the top user worldwide, thanks in part to its massive population and government-led innovation. In contrast, American investment in AI appears disjointed and corporate-led. The next tech revolution won't be centered in Silicon Valley, it will come from Shenzhen and Beijing. As the West debates ethics, China is already building the infrastructure to dominate a future driven by code.
And that's why there's going to be a dot-com bust. Let's go back to January. DeepSeek. What's a DeepSeek? Nobody heard of it before. Oh yeah, an AI thing that it didn't cost us $100 million to do it. It only cost us $6 million. And we don't need those big chips. And now Chinese AI is the most used in the world. Trends are born, they grow, they mature, reach old age, and die. The AI trend is only born 3 years ago, 2022. You don't invest all your money in the first the first companies that were just invented. China's going to take it over just for the reasons you're saying and I'm saying. They got the students, and again, the whole world is AI addicted and high tech addicted.
And
I
they've
don't
got the
carry a
volume
cell
too.
phone, by the way.
And they've got the volume too. They got 3 times our population.
That's right. They got what? They're 1.4 billion people. We got what? 340 something million. Opportunity misses those who view the world through the eyes of their profession, is one of our trend forecasting sayings. You have to look at what's going on geopolitically. You have to go look at what's socioeconomic, high-tech science, technocracy, AI, on and on. And that's what we give in the magazine. Or you could subscribe. I'm not making this up. They call themselves the paper record, the New York Times. I call them the toilet paper record. This is Sunday's business section. Look at all of this stupid picture that used to be once upon a time that was all text.
Once a Bitcoin critic, Donald Trump and his inner circle are now reportedly investing heavily in crypto. Why the sudden change? As trust in the U.S. dollar erodes, assets like Bitcoin and gold have become modern safe havens. Under Trump's previous term, the Fed slashed interest rates after he pressured Chair Jerome Powell in late 2018. Stocks soared. Should Trump win again, a similar push is likely. Lower rates would weaken the dollar further, but make hard assets surge. Gold, already up 30% recently, is gaining as global reserves shift. It's not just politics anymore, it's a currency war.
When your child becomes your safety net, the business section, who are you talking to? I'm talking to a bunch of morons. All right? Here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, the attention span has shrunk substantially. People cannot focus.
Again, it goes back. Yeah. Look. That's it. That's the business section. This is a lot of crap. There's nothing there. Again, that's why I'm saying journalism is dead. And what we're giving the people, nobody else is. You go to Gerald Celente on YouTube and you look at the comments of the people that subscribe to the magazine. You have to know what's going on. And we're political atheists. We don't take a position on anything. We say that it's not what you like, what you don't like, what you want, what you don't want. It's what is. And that's what we do. We give you the Israel war. We subscribe to Haaretz, the Israeli newspaper. And we go to Jerusalem Post, Times of Israel, Ynet. Oh, we also go to ISNA, IRNA, Press TV, Tehran Times. Want to hear what the Iranians have to say? Want to hear what the Arabs have to say? We go to Arab News. We go to Al Jazeera. We go to Middle East Monitor, Middle East Eye. Oh, we want to hear what they have to say. And we have what the Europeans have to say. And then we say, this is what they're saying. This is what we see, and here's where we see it going. So we're giving you the whole story. And again, so you ask me what people should do. They need to get in the best shape they can, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I've been at this for 45 years. Never, ever, ever have I been so concerned about the future as we are right now. And to me, we don't give financial advice.
The U.S. dollar is facing its worst performance since 1973, the year America fully left the gold standard and oil shocks upended the economy. Global frustration with American financial dominance is reaching a breaking point. Countries across Asia, Africa, and the Middle East are exploring alternatives. As the Federal Reserve prints more money and national debt explodes, many nations are buying gold at record levels. The math is simple. Weaker dollar equals stronger gold. The world is diversifying away from U.S. influence, not just economically, but geopolitically. The pillars of American global supremacy are cracking. The transition has already begun.
Gold. Again, going back to the Trends Journal, 2024, golden year for gold. Gold went up what? Over 30%. This year it's gone up again. We've been bullish on gold and silver and Bitcoin. Am I a Bitcoin fan? No. But I've been positive on it for nearly a decade. And now Trump got into office. We said this thing's going to fly up. This is the Trump, by the way, that came out and said, it's, he came out and said what? That Bitcoin was a fake. It was no good. It was a bunch of junk, right?
Now he's done a 180.
Yep. Because the whole family's in it. And
here's the other thing, Gerald. If you are, we'll get back to the trend journal here in a second, but I just want to say, if you are building a Bitcoin reserve, wouldn't you want to keep it secret? The last thing you'd want to do is announce it to the world that you're building a reserve and just jack up the price in the process, right?
He made what? It was just reported that $2 billion they invested in Bitcoin. Or his kids are in it. The guys that the commerce secretary or whatever, the son's in it. He's in it. So the prices are going to keep going up. He's going to do everything he can. Now let's go back to gold. Trump is going to do everything he can to lower interest rates. And if anybody thinks that he can't do it, grow up. Let's look at the facts. Go back to your Trends Journal. 2018. Dow had the worst December since the Great Depression. What did Trump do? Forced Jerome Powell to lower interest rates.
Brought down interest rates.
What did Powell do? He lowered them in January 2019. What happened to the Dow? Oh, it only went up over 20%. It's one big club and you ain't in it, as George Carlin said. So, again, who was the last Treasury Secretary? Ms. Fatchabrut, what's her name? Janet Yellen, right? What was the previous role? Oh, playing a Fed head. Yeah. So it's the same club. So
now more than ever, individuals must prepare, physically, emotionally, and financially. Mainstream media is failing to inform the public, often reduced to entertainment disguised as news. Real insights require independent sources and a multi-perspective approach. From Israeli, Iranian, and Arab news to European and Asian analyses, only a global lens reveals the full picture. The world is in flux, economically, politically, and technologically. It's no longer about left or right, Democrat or Republican. It's about recognizing real trends and preparing wisely. As the motto says, think for yourself, because in the coming storm, ignorance won't be bliss, it'll be dangerous.
Now, the lower interest rates go, the deeper the dollar falls. The deeper the dollar falls, the higher gold prices go up. Because gold is dollar-based, now it's cheaper for other countries in them to buy gold. And you're seeing the numbers coming out. They're buying it like crazy. Number two is that it's going to be the death of the dollar. Much of the world has had enough of the United States geopolitical and economic hegemony. They're tired of it. And it's not going to happen right away, but it's happening. Let's go back to the dollar. The dollar has had its worst year this year, since the start of the year, since 1973. What happened in 1973? Oh, they took us off the gold standard. Oh, what else happened? Oh, the Yom Kippur War, where the Arabs cut off the oil supply and the price of a barrel of Brent crude quadrupled. That 1973? Yeah. That's how the dollar's going down. Again, the lower the dollar goes, the higher gold prices go. And again, we're giving them the trends. We're saying this is where it's going to go. And again, the motto of the magazine is think for yourself. We say this is what we see, this is where we see, but it's up to you to, you decide. But again, matter of fact, we're averaging about 200 pages a week. And I've never worked harder in my life because so much is going on. And again, you could listen to it, you could print out the PDF, you could read it as a book online. Here, this is the Wall Street Journal, $5 a day. Look at the picture there.
Mm-hmm.
All right? You ready for this? A nice day for a wet wedding in the Philippines. What are you talking about? What are you telling me this crap for? I'm telling you, the people have no idea what's going on. And the media I call them prostitutes. Media whores that get paid to put out by their corporate pimps and government whore masters. End of story.